What if a jet could fly right over you, and your radar would never know? Not because it's hiding in the clouds, but because to your sensors, it simply isn't there. This isn't science fiction. It's the result of a decades-long war fought not with missiles, but with material science. The ultimate goal? To craft a cloak of true invisibility. Today we pull back the curtain on the world's most advanced camouflage, radar-absorbing materials. This is the story of how we paint airplanes to disappear. To understand the magic, you first have to understand the enemy, radar. Think of it like a high-tech echo. You shout, you send out a burst of radio energy, and you listen for the echo bouncing back. A big metal airplane is like a cliff face. It creates a loud, unmistakable echo, or radar cross-section, RCS. For a radar screen, a traditional aircraft isn't just visible. It's a screaming beacon. The mission of stealth is to turn that deafening shout into a whisper, or silence it altogether. Silence that echo. That's the job of radar-absorbing materials, or RAM. This isn't ordinary paint. It's a carefully engineered skin, often filled with particles of carbon, like carbon black, nanotubes, or graphene. These materials are chosen for their incredible ability to resist and dissipate electrical energy. When radar waves hit this specialized coating, they don't bounce back. Instead, they're sucked in. The energy is forced to travel through a labyrinth of conductive and resistive materials. As it struggles through, electromagnetic energy converts into negligible amounts of thermal energy, essentially harmless heat. The wave is absorbed, and the echo vanishes. But coating alone isn't enough. You must also master geometry. Stealth aircraft are designed with flat, angled surfaces that scatter incoming radar waves in wild, unpredictable directions, anywhere but back to the receiver. Curves, like on the B-2, are calculated to deflect energy smoothly away. The coating and the shape work in perfect harmony. The geometry handles the big, glaring reflections. The RAM soaks up the remaining energy that would still bounce from seams, edges, and intakes. It's a 1-2 punch. Deflect what you can, absorb what you can't. From the F-35 to Russia's Su-57, this synergy is what defines a fifth-generation fighter. This invisibility comes at a price. These coatings are high maintenance. They can be sensitive to weather, moisture, and the intense heat of engine bays. A single scratch or worn panel can create a radar hotspot, compromising the entire aircraft's signature. That's why stealth fighters demand meticulous, constant, and incredibly expensive care. Their cloak is as fragile as it is powerful. The race isn't over. The next generation of RAM is here, and it's revolutionary. Companies like Fibercoat are creating flexible, lightweight composites that can absorb a staggering 99.999% of radar energy. Imagine a radar-absorbing fabric that's thin, durable, and can be molded onto drones, satellites, or next-gen aircraft. We're entering the age of metamaterials, structures engineered at the microscopic level to manipulate waves in ways nature never intended. The goal is broadband absorption, one material that can vanish from multiple radar frequencies at once. And looking further, scientists are dreaming of materials that don't just absorb radar, but also manage heat to evade infrared sensors, creating true multispectral ghosts. But for every advancement in stealth, a countermeasure emerges. New radars use lower frequencies that are harder to absorb. Advanced infrared cameras can spot heat signatures stealth can't fully hide. There are even theoretical threats like quantum radar, which could use the properties of single photons to detect disturbances no conventional radar could see. This is the eternal cycle, a leap in stealth, followed by a leap in detection. The B-2 Spirit was designed in the 1980s. Today's new systems, like the B-21 Raider, are built with these modern countermeasures in mind. So, is true invisibility possible? In the realm of radar, we've come breathtakingly close. We've taken objects the size of buildings and made them appear no larger than a bird. But absolute, perfect invisibility, the kind of fantasy cloaking device, remains out of reach. The universe has fundamental rules, and energy always leaves a trace. The story of stealth coding is more than a military tale. It's a testament to human ingenuity, a 50-year journey to master the physics of waves and materials. It's the ultimate fusion of imagination and engineering. We may never make something perfectly invisible, but we can make it vanish from sight. And in the high-stakes game of modern air power, that is the only magic that matters.